taking a video for Jeff, the photographer, who can't be here because he's had some surgery.
Oh.
And so she would just talking to the...
You're on the spot. Ask him some questions. Get nice and close here.
I
Come around the other way.
heard you picking out some of the places that you're familiar with.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm looking for going by my neighborhood.
Which is where? What your name?
No, we're just talking about. I used to be, I think Brandon's 101 or something like that. And it was, just not the best neighborhood. I wouldn't go there at night. And now it's in Loftland, so it's on the edge of blah 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 blah. And now it's a nice groovy place. So it's kind of fun to see the little picture of that. I'm never surprised if someone gets killed because it's not really, it's just, it happens everywhere. So it's, you don't have to go to north or.
But you do, obviously, if you look at the map.
Yeah, there's a lot, there's still, but it means more when you hit some odd place like Apple Valley or something like that. And then it's just like, oh my goodness, up north. It's like Urban Brooklyn Center wasn't like that, but it's still more, it's colloquial. It just happens.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the dot spot in my neighborhood.
Which is your neighborhood?
Longfellow.
Oh, right.
Where they had 17 fires set last night.
Yeah, I heard that.
I just never heard years ago. That's why I always think when people run to the suburbs or whatever, that nothing's going to happen here. It's just like, there's just people all over. You can run to a podcast or some little teenager has way too much time on his hands. So it can happen anywhere. It happens a lot when you're out at 2 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. It seems to increase quite a bit.
Well, thanks a lot for sharing this.
And it's okay. I mean, it's, I don't know.
At 2100.
Oh, what do you know?
It's where Richard lived for years.
Because when Jeff lived in that high rise is when I met him.
Oh, wow. Gosh. What were you doing? You were in school?
No, I was just kind of, I was a total bum. You know, just working and traveling and hanging out. I met him at the bar. So.
Was he still in school, or
No, he was done. Yeah,
Was he working for the city by that time?
I think he just has started doing that.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I still didn't really understand.
Working for the city. He used to put a shirt and tie on.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
and just really
Yeah.
He
He was a
would-
bureaucrat.
yeah, and
He suddenly became a bureaucrat.
right.
It's okay though, she's got a stable career.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were just talking the other day when you were there about like how we used to go to like Union, and the best thing. And remember the Union Bar was always so packed. Good music. And Jeff always used to use a black tray.
Yes, right.
Strapped onto his chair.
Right.
I just thought that was the coolest thing because wherever we went, we had a cocktail.
Well, he would be he would just plow through no problem.
Yeah, he would.
You know, excuse me. You know, he's fearless. You know.
I think you kind of have to be.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not quite as much as
You gotta ride the ground.
Some call it fearless.
some call it rude.
Could be rude.
So.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. We're at your opening.
Yeah, we're at your opening. We wish you were here. But we've been looking and talking about your work, and it looks amazing up here on the wall. But it's very, very somber and
We're kind of getting
Very
depressed
sad.
about it, actually, Jeff.
yeah.
It's pretty sad.
But I do
It's a
like-
sad world out there, Jeff.
Have another glass of wine, Carol.
I haven't
do
even
like-
started.
I do like that there are no people in your portraits at all. I mean, it's like the void is felt of the people who died.
Yeah,
very, very much.
The
so.
Vic.
But it's also.
The Vic.
I always
The Vic.
felt that these images were sort of, had a wonderful kind of ordinariness to them. But the fact that you know
Yes.
that there's something, makes them kind of reverberate.
Yep.
You know,
Reverberate,
If I
that's a
didn't
good
know it was
word.
about somebody getting murdered, I wouldn't know that, but there is a somberness nonetheless, because there's a lack of.
Yeah,
and there's
that's
no
true.
energy.
There's no people in it.
But there's no energy. I don't feel any energy there.
Yeah,
The
I think
energy
the
is
black and
past.
white helps.
Yeah.
Oh, and the black and white,
yeah.
the camera person just mentioned the black and white helps.
Hi, camera person.
Maybe we should turn this around on you. Yes, we can, because she's taking a picture of us.
This is Sky.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Sky.
I like that background.
That was good.
Yep.
This is my stepdaughter. Step-granddaughter. That's my daughter. So we're trying to get people's reactions a little bit so we can see how people responded to it.
They're very sobering. They're sad and they're desolate feeling.
Are you from Minneapolis?
No, St. Paul.
But you probably spent time there.
But and I was looking at all the addresses. I was seeing where these are and just thinking on the news when we hear these things. These are the places. And it's so sad. What a waste of human life. And those words, victims DOA.
Yeah.
It's just. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Oh, well.
What do you think of the installation?
Hi, Jeff. I had no idea that they were going to group all of the photos together, and I really liked it from the standpoint of all of the photos that have this kind of one overall impact, even though I'm looking at the photos now. And they're all, it's on a similar theme or whatever, but it's such a big panoramic snapshot of all these neighborhoods or whatever. And I'm here with my friend Chris, who recognized one of the homicide locations because it's just blocks from her home. So here's Chris.
Hi, Jeff. It was very interesting. I was glad I lived on the other side of town.
Right.
It's kind of engrossing. I lived on the north side for 7 years before closing, and I'm wondering if my house will be here because actually I bought my house in 2004. So it's, I don't know, it has a personal resonance in that regard.
Wow.
And the fact that it's these unpeopled scenes is pretty interesting too. I mean, I remember some of these murders too, Jerry's Barber Shop for sure. It's just kind of interesting to not see the people, but to see the sites that know what went on and wonder what residue might remain of the murder, probably beyond just that family. It's sobering.
That would be on the other side of the
I haven't looked at these few,
Yeah,
so
okay,
that's my
well,
initial
yes,
response.
well, thank you very much for sharing
problem,
that.
no problem.
Thank you. No. Nope. This is just a home, this is a home video.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those home videos
Okay.
where everything
Wait, are you
happened.
filming right now? So you got that on tape? Oh, hey.
But we can edit it
Hey
then.
Jeff, look who's here, it's Terry.
Hey, Jeff. I just got here, but wow.
powerful. Really, really powerful.
Don't be scared, it's okay.
No, it's just for Jeff. Just
Jeff, this is Chris, and this is Priscilla's BF. And she'll come in pretty soon, too.
BFI. Big fucking idiot. You forgot the
I'm sorry, there's no swearing at this school.
I'm sorry. I'm not
Just kidding. Just
from,
kidding.
From Minneapolis.
He's from Minneapolis,
Yeah.
so he's kind of...
Yeah.
I've got the excuse.
Try big farting idiot.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. So Chris had a question if this was, or made me think of it, is this all of the homicides?
There were
Or
50.
there were 50 exactly in the year 2004.
And how many pictures are here?
50.
Oh, 50, so this is all of them. Wow.
So it's comprehensive.
Wow.
Exhaustive. Comprehensive.
Wow.
And so what do you experience when you look at these? What's your kind of immediate sort of reaction?
Well, I was surprised that of the physicality of the location. They're all residences for the most part, or at least a big portion of them are residences. And for the most part, they all look like middle class residences.
Yeah, they're not slums for the most part.
Yeah, because Jeff hasn't seen that. Of course, there's the iconic White Castle.
Yeah. And
The burgers will get you if that was tacky, but that was tacky.
No, that's okay. It's
I
okay.
really like this one here with this fence coming in here a
Yeah.
lot, and I'm really going to that one. I mean, it's just woof.
Yeah, no, this is kind of scary right here.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be walking in that area anyways.
What time of day was that?
4:30 a.m.
A.M. No. Notice that's a female
That's
victim.
down by my old studio.
So my guess is maybe there was some homeless.
this is Alex who lit the show. She's a student at St. Kate's in the art department.
Yep, studio art major.
Studio art major. And she did a fabulous job of lighting the show. How did you like lighting it?
I loved it. This wing in particular was pretty simple, but lighting this
This was a challenge.
a little bit, yeah. Just making sure it was bold enough, and then it definitely, yeah.
And you did a wonderful job of how people lighting it.
It's an awesome piece. It's huge.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
We're going
you.
to show this to Jeff.
Checked her.
Taking a little video because the photographer who took these can't be here.
Oh.
So we wanted to be able to bring home to him some reactions from people who looked at the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what do you think?
Well, I think just without the context of the reports, these places all look so innocuous and familiar. And then once you find out that what's happened there, you start noticing the more sinister aspects of the place.
Yeah, do you live in Minneapolis?
I live in St. Paul,
Oh, yeah.
but I work in Minneapolis.
City from even my perspective, living in Minneapolis.
And some of these places actually do look a little familiar, like that bar. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Well,
Going
there's
down
something
Broadway
different
when you go
there.
out right after the river.
Yeah, I think there's probably something different there now, but yeah.
And then there's that Leaning Tower.
Yeah, and university, yeah. I miss that place all the time.
I have a question.
Table thing.
Thank you.
I have a question.
So we're doing a little bit of video. So anything you want to say? What do you think? What did you see so far?
It's deep because this address here is like 4 houses from the house I grew up in.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't Yeah, 2004, but
Uh-huh.
Not right now.
yeah, so I was like, I know that house.
On the north side, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it becomes personal.
Oh, yeah.
For all of us when we see.
Well, what I think is interesting is the way he shot it. It's shot like these little quiet, little personal snapshots of the space, but something really tragic happened there. So it's kind of this weird, eerie thing about it.
Kind of reverberates.
Some of these crimes I remember.
Yeah.
Jerry's Flower Shop. I remember that like it was yesterday. I know that area. That's,
I mean, they're just like anywhere. Yeah, normal.
it's creepy in the sense. Wow, this is.
And I know that he can't always control this, but I almost like when the photograph doesn't have like something happening.
There are no people.
Right, no people. I like that there's like no cars. It's almost like when there's the absence of a person or some kind of a hint of a person, I think that's when the photograph's a little more successful.
Huh, interesting, yeah.
Because it kind of adds that eerie, like
Quietness.
someone died here, hence there's nobody there, you know? I like that the map was included.
Yeah, that gives you a lot of information here.
Yeah.
It'll show you the land of the haves and have-nots. Based on the crimes.
Very good.
How are you?
I hope he feels better.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing you might not know about Jeff's photography is he's a quadriplegic, electric wheelchair. He taught himself photography and adapted photographic equipment, cameras, so that he could shoot. And he's pursued it for many years now. He broke his neck when he was 15, and he's now 64.
Wow.
And, he's even taught photography to handicapped people, But he's a very successful photographer. He's had shows, other shows before. And one of the interesting things I've always noticed is that his perspective, I think maybe from image, is just a little bit different, He did a wonderful series of photos down on E-Block downtown, the one they tore down. He spent, he knew he worked for the city, so he knew they were going to tear it down. So he spent a long time down there. Every chance he had, night, whatever, he'd go down there and just kind of wander around in his chair. Take pictures, in front of the Moby Dicks and everything, right? He's got some fascinating screenplays.
I'm sure he does. I'd love to see that one.
Yeah. So,
He has a nice eye.
Nothing's by happenstance.
And I think it's interesting too to shoot the home.
Well, this is another photographer.
Oh, and that was him.
No, so this is a third. There's three guys.
Oh, you don't throw me off the job. No, that's the same photographer. But they're still interesting.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.